In this video, I'm going to show you how to make the cold brew. So you're going to need an entire bag of the High Five blend that's unopened because we'll use the entire bag. The toddy system, one of these buckets that are clean and dry, and a filter with a string. So first you're going to open up the toddy. Make sure there's this rack sitting on the inside of it. And then you're going to get a clean filter from this bag here. Open it up and set it inside the toddy. And in this bag, you're going to pour all of these grounds, grinded at the most coarse setting. So to grind it on the coarsest setting, you're going to open the entire bag, turn this dial all the way to percolated or whatever's the coarsest. Open it up and you're going to pour as many beans in as you can. And then put this in here and you're just going to grind it into this bucket. And as you grind, dump it into the toddy because you'll fill this up several times. Once you finish grinding all of your beans and dumping them in, you have to also be careful not to get any grounds on the outside of the filter. It all has to be inside the filter, else we'll get grounds in the coffee. You're going to pour 14 quarts of water in here. Make sure you only use the water from this tap. You want filtered water. Water from the sink will cause the coffee not to taste as good. So we'll fill this up. So if we use this and fill it to the 3.5 quart line, you'll use 4 of these. So to pour the water in, you're going to pour it in a circular motion. Slowly pour it in so that it covers all the coffee and it's still inside the filter. Okay, it's not folding. So once you finish pouring in all the water, we're going to tie up the bag. There's a bunch of little strings in the bag with all the filters. So you'll grab a string, and we're going to bunch this all up. Be careful not to rip the filter. If the filter's ripped, you'll want to make sure that none of the grounds can come out, and you can tie up the rip with another string. So you'll tie this up, and just tie it very, very tight. We just want to make sure no grounds can make it into the coffee. So once it's tied up, all you have to do is place a lid on it and leave it inside base camp so it can brew at room temperature. And you're going to want to date, put the time down that it was brewed, so you can just use a napkin and a Sharpie and just write down what time it was brewed at. So this is 8:45 p.m. That way, whoever is dispensing the cold brew knows to dispense it within 12 hours of when it was brewed.